Hey YouTube, this is Fashion, and I just wanted to make a really quick video to talk about something that's been in the news for the past couple of days, and it is Naomi Campbell's edges, or basically the lack of her edges. I don't even really think it's funny that she doesn't have any edges. I think it's sad, and as a weaveologist of 23 years, the fact that she's allowed somebody to do her hair continuously and they haven't basically given her the education on what kind of weaves to wear and why not to wear certain ones based off her edges and her losing them, because it's not something that happened overnight. We've seen pictures of her edges before. They were not as bald as they are today. So I think that, to me, my opinion is it's up to the stylist to let the client know, okay, yeah, I know you like this technique of weave. This isn't what's good for you. Let me suggest some other things. There's some other things that she could be doing, so that when she's swimming in the water, her edges don't show. Basically she can come out of the water, with her head back, because I know that's the look that she's going for when she comes up out of the water, and all her edges won't show like that if she did something different, a different install than the one that she has in now. Because right now she has a sew-in, and basically the person, when they sew it in, is sewing it all to the center of her head, and then all her freaking edges are exposed. Okay, next, her edges probably got missing from tension, which a lot of people have the misconception of, if a weave is not tight, or the tighter the better. Like, that is completely crazy. Your weave should not be tight to where you have to pop medication before you get the weave in. Like, that is insane itself for people to think like that. And it's kind of really insulting, the stuff that I've been hearing. People laughing at her and her bald edges. It's not funny. Like, this is something she got to deal with the rest of her life. Not to say her self-esteem is low, but you don't know what she feels about her edges. And because she's a celebrity, now all her business is basically exposed. So I would suggest to her, and hopefully that she can watch this, or maybe somebody could tell her that's seen it, to wear a lace front closure that's sewn on and not glued on, because you don't want to be missing, continuously more of your edges than you already have now. And it's real simple. Matter of fact, hold on. Lace front closure. So these pieces are awesome. Lace front closure. She can get one of these pieces in her hair, and then she doesn't have to worry about her freaking edges showing. And this is to anybody who's got edge problems. I'm sorry, my phone's going off. This is for anybody who has edge problems. Basically, put this thing on your scalp, stretch that baby across, and none of your edges are showing. Actually, I saw somebody else, Serena, at the Olympics. She had a little edge situation as well. Not that she's missing edges, but whoever put her lace front closure on pulled the edge too tight, so when it went back, you could basically see the braid stretch, for lack of a better word, and that's not good either. I don't mind doing education, and I would love to teach people things. I've been doing this for a really long time, and this is the only reason that I know. It's from trial and error, and stuff that I knew and stuff I didn't know. But it's basically important to go to somebody to get your weave done who has been doing it for a long time, who's going to know the correct tension and way to put your track. People just assume that you can just sew weave and hair onto anything, and you cannot do that. It has to be done a certain way, so you're minimizing the damage that you could possibly get. I have photos that I could show you, I swear they're so bad, where people have been missing hair from getting clip-ins. Do you know when you get a clip-in in your hair, if you wear them every day, you can't put the clip-in in the same spot every day. No, you have to move that clip-in around so it's not wearing on that one spot and making it bald. Like, there's stuff that people need to know. A weave and a track does not equal a good weave. Hair on a weft and a track does not equal a good sew-in. There's people that you have to go to that know this stuff, that are specializing in this area to get a weave. Actually, ask that person when you walk into their space to get your hair done, do you have a license? This is the stuff that they teach us in school. tension and alopecia and baldness and chemicals. Not to mention, if you're getting a weave on a consistent basis, my God, you do not need a relaxer. Stop relaxing your hair and then getting a weave. That is like instant bald, you know, for lack of a better phrase. You will get bald for real. Like, I don't have a relaxer. My edges, you know, they get nappy. Yeah, you just, you know, throw some stuff on them things. And I ask my clients all the time, do you rather have, you know, edges that aren't particularly smooth or no edges at all? They always answer they'd rather have edges. So basically, you don't even need to relax your hair to get a weave. Like, there's so much stuff, and I obviously don't have you know, enough time to sit here and talk to you about it. And because there's, you know, everybody's head is different and everybody wants a different kind of weave and people don't want to get the same thing, yada yada. Anyway, if you have any questions about the kind of sewing that you're getting, is it good for you, is it not good for you, you can always hit me on the bottom of this video and ask me any questions that you'd like. I will definitely get back to you. But let me just end this by saying, Naomi Campbell is getting the wrong kind of weave. If she was getting the right kind of weave, her edges would not show in the public when she swims. The weaves that she is getting is only making it worse because her edges, in previous pictures that they've shown us of her bad edges, were not as bad as they are today. Now it's growing back and back and back, and soon she won't be able to get a weave at all. She's just going to have to put on a wig. So, anyway, that's my rant on fashion. Peace out.